But we focus in on a quarterback that is grabbing attention for some other reasons other than his play.
The flow that you have rolling right now is way different than freshman year, man. I mean, we go back and look at the headshot when you got on campus to now. It's quite impressive, Justin. I mean, can you take us through that?
It's the Brendan Schooler influence. He's had a big influence on me, and I got to be a man of my word and grow it out to look somewhat like his.
How about the hair? Did you see the hair? What about that? I mean, I was afraid someone was going to kidnap him out here in Hollywood and make him like an actor or something.
Oh, he's still trying to figure out the quarterback thing right now before the acting career sets up for Justin Herbert, who is our guest here on Pac-12 Playlist. Justin, appreciate you stopping by with us. Look, the hair, I left Los Angeles. I've done a bunch of radio interviews. People ask me about your hair before they ask me about what to expect from you on the on the field so far this season. Did you anticipate the mop on your head getting this much attention?
Thanks for having me, but no, I did not imagine it to be this much of a problem. It's been funny though, so I've enjoyed it and got some tough love from the guys, but it's been fun so far.
All right, you got to settle a couple things for me. Number one, I've had this conversation with a few people in our studio. I saw you a year ago at Pac-12 Media Day, and then I saw you this season. I expected you to get bigger. You've been hitting the weights, and that's obvious here. You look taller to me, though. Did you actually grow?
I'm not quite sure. I don't think that's something that we've kept track of too much, but if it is true, I think any taller than I might have to switch to basketball.
Dana Altman, I'm sure, may have a spot for you. Team's actually going to be pretty good so far this season. So I'm glad, because I actually thought that you might have grown just a little bit based off of last year, because physically you're imposing right now, and your development, at least from that aspect, is abundantly clear. I need you to tell me if this story that I heard a while ago is actually true about you. When Mark Helfrich was the head coach, he said at practice, every single play, you had to say something when the play was done. Could be anything. Is that an actual story?
Yep, that's true.
It is
true. He brought
true.
me into his office before a meeting one time and told me that no matter what, I had to say something to someone, regardless of who it was, what it was about, had to say something each play.
All right, so take me through what you're seeing in your own growth. I think it must be cool to know that you missed some time last year and you probably grew just watching the game itself. So take me through what we can expect from you this season that maybe is a little different than we saw last year.
Mm-hmm. I found out how much football meant to me last year, just being on the sideline and doing as much as I could for the team, but ultimately it wasn't enough. And going into this year, I've just taken every day and have been so thankful for it. And going into fall camp this year, we've had a great offseason so far, and really excited to get after it this year, because I think we're a really talented team, and we've had a good year so far.
Coach Cristobal, I had asked you this at Media Day about what it meant to have him as your head coach. What's different, though? You've gone through most of training camp at this point. How different does it feel with him at the helm right now?
It's really special. He's a guy that everyone looks toward, and he's the leader of our team, and someone that everyone gravitates towards. And he's a man of his word. He's been respectful to everyone, and it's been really fun to be a part of, and just see what the things he can do and the people he can interact with, and it's really special. And I'm glad where he is right now.
Justin, it becomes abundantly clear as people kind of look through that crystal ball and try to figure out what you guys can be. There's a lot of confidence in what you can do offensively with this team. Jim Leavitt, we all keep saying, hey, it's year number 2. There's going to be even more improvement. You go up against this defense. What are some of the strides that they're making on the football field?
They've made huge improvements as well. They're a team that is really fun to compete against every day. They make us a lot better, and I hope that we're making them better, but they've done a really good job. They're really well coached, and they fly around on defense, and they're energetic, and they love to play defense, and that's, I think, one of the most important things. So it's been really fun to go against them, and it's been tough at times too, but I think we've gotten a lot better from it.
Justin, everyone has projected you as a Sunday quarterback whenever you decide to go to the NFL. You're a hometown kid, though, playing for this football team. What's it like actually being a star player for a team that you grew up watching and attending games for?
It's been a ride for sure. It's been one of the best experiences of my life so far, and I do my best to kind of stay grounded and just focus on my teammates and focus on this year, and because I think what we can do this year is really special, and the team that we've got I'm really excited about, and I think the staff that we brought into is really good. And excited to be where we are, and just glad to be in fall camp right now and getting the days we have to keep getting better.
All right, so how would you classify a successful campaign?
I think to continue taking steps forward. I think we made a big jump last year, and things obviously didn't go the way we wanted them to, but I think we made a big jump from 2 years ago, and I think just getting better every day, going out there working our best, and ultimately the chips will fall, and I think just getting better and taking steps forward.
All right, Justin, before we let you get going here, what's the timeline on the hair? When's that next haircut?
That's a good question. As soon as I think we can get away from fall camp, it might get cut. I'm not sure, but we get some time off from football, I think it might get cut.
All right, fair enough. Is it hard to manage?
It surprisingly hasn't been that bad. It's kind of just flown backwards, so it hasn't been too bad.
It's working great for you, so I would caution you on potentially getting that haircut at some point. So, but you do look, you kind of keep it, and I love that you turn a little red there, by the way, when I bring up the hair. But just keep the flow going, all right? Justin, wish you nothing but the best of luck. Stay healthy this season. We can't wait to see you guys on the football field.
Appreciate it. Thank you.